The first functional module that we will look at is the Assessment Management module, which is designed to assess how well your organization meets the GDPR requirements, the extent to which it fulfills the GDPR requirements when processing and protecting personal data. Here, you can create a new evaluation, start the procedure of this assessment, and if you do this for the first time, you have to go through it completely to get results. In this case, one appraisal has already been done earlier, and you have the choice to complete the evaluation from scratch, where all the answers have to be re-entered, or you can use a template of the last assessment considered, relevant and corrected with 1 or 2 questions if necessary. For example, as now, you can go to the first section and change the characteristic of the fact that you had less than 250 people and become more, save it. And then 2 additional questions will appear that relate to the recording of processing activity, processing log, which become mandatory under such conditions. When you leave the edit, you can see the assessment is not yet complete. You can easily switch to it and fill it at any time. Important: evaluation can take a long time. Questionnaires include a large number of important questions that require qualified answers. Information comes from different sources and at different times, so the user may contact third parties for some answers. We suggest focusing on the results of the assessment that has already been performed. In this case, the GDPR compliance rate is 66%. Let's go through the results. Their overall result is 66%, and here we see a set of recommendations, the implementation of which should lead to maximum compliance with the GDPR. The functionality of this block allows you to see the recommendations for different sections. In other words, how can you fulfill the requirements of the article and with what documents? In the main section, we see progress on the other sections. It is important to go to the list of documents recommended for preparation. Depending on the priority of the document and procedure, each document has characteristics of how many recommendations it will cover, so you can choose a higher priority for yourself. For example, a procedure for monitoring safeguards. You can also go to the statistics on the articles of the GDPR, refer to the original sources and see which specific requirements are met, and also see the documents to be done. In this sections, you can look at the answers given in the assessment questionnaire. No responses led to recommendations. After you have completed the GDPR procedures, about a month or several months afterwards of operation, you can reassess based on the previous result and adjust the responses. Highlight the achievements that have been made and in the process get closer to 100%. In fact, it is a very long procedure. Some items are easy to implement and cover a large volume of GDPR compliance. Some are very time-consuming and expensive, and they cover only one article, for example. Therefore, DPO should select and prioritize tasks and procedures based on its capabilities and the need to match the work.